Let's talk about Wix CMS. This is also called collection. It's also called the database. There are multiple words to it, but it's all in the same thing. The Wix database collection CMS resides in your Wix website, and it is one of the most crucial elements in the success and in the management of your website, right? So let's talk about it. It works across when you have dynamic pages, or you have a lot of data to store, or if you have forms, if you want to collect a lot more data, and if you have properties, if you're showing real estate, if you have products to show, all of those CMS is really, really important, right? And if you are showing data from CMS on your website, you need to know how to best leverage it. So let's jump right into it. This will be not very advanced, but quite a bit of things we'll cover in this very quick how to access the CMS, right? So let's jump right into it. Now, usually when you land on your site dashboard, this is how you can see. Now, you can, on the left, you'll always see the CMS. This is where you can access. Now, this can also be accessed on the editor. If you have the editor open, you can go to the CMS and you can have those as well. But this, we'll just have access to the dashboard, considering you'll mainly using with the dashboard and someone is helping you with the editor. If you're using the editor, it's all one and same thing. There's just a database icon that you can access, right? Amazing. Now, first of all, you can always create folders if you have more than one. In this case, I just have one database, but most of the time you'll have more than one database. You'll have 5, 10 database, and you can add into different folders. You can mark them, and I really like doing that. So important ones can go separately. You can color code them, all of that. So let's say if you want to create, let's say important, right? And you can just have this, and you can add a description. These are the most important CMS, and that's it. You can just create it, there you go, and then you can just move it to a particular folder. Okay, now let's open the CMS. Here is the main crux of everything. This is a default view, right? I just have 12 items for now, have a different type, by rent, by rent. Now, we'll cover the first thing, which is called the database views. Now, why is this important? In the database views, you might have thousands of items, but let's say you only want to see with the one which is storage. So I usually will name storage, and in this storage view, I'll set a default filter, let's say in which the storage should be true. So I know what properties have storage in them. Let's say I want premium as a filter. In this, I want to have properties that are all above a certain price. So I'll delete this. Let me add a new filter. In this one, what I'll do is I'll have price and is greater than or equal to, let's say 10,000, something like that. So I know these are the property which are greater than 10,000. So now that's how I can always very easily just jump into views and see. How cool is that? So that's the first thing, views. Second, let's talk about a new feature that Wix has recently. I think it's been 6 or 8 months, right? If you go to collection settings, within collection settings, you can control item visibility. And by default, you can have it hidden or visible. So let's say by default, anything that's added to the database, I want it to be visible. Now, even though it's here, I can hide it and it won't be visible on the website. How cool is that, right? And you can also schedule it automatically to show it on the website. So let's say if you have a banner with an offer which you only want to show at a particular time, you can do that. So let's say on 30th January, you can just at 9:30 p.m. you can schedule it to be visible. Amazing. Now let's jump into other. So that's the second thing, which is visibility of your items. Then it's the sorting, right? So let's say if you want to sort through price or alphabetically or something like that, you can always do that. So let's say you want to do a different sort, Z to A by the property name. Now you can, once you have done that sort, all you need to do is mirror on site. Once you do that, whatever sort you have here, it will automatically mirror on the site, the same order. So initially you had to do all the coding, but now nothing like that. You can sort things here. You can also actually drag and drop things here. Right, so it will break the sort, but you can also do the drag and drop. That will help you where you want, and then you can just click on mirror on site and it's already mirroring. Amazing. So that's the third thing. And I would like to talk about collection permissions, right? These are really important for your site's security and privacy. Make sure you can have as to what permission you'll have. You can have a custom one who can do what. Items creator is someone, if you're collecting forms, you'll have access to certain particulars where only the person who has added can only delete it. No one else can delete it, right? So you can have all of those permission sets based on your requirements. And that is it. I think I have covered mainly. You can do filtering. You can source things. I'm sure you also know all the data elements that exist. You can use different, and I'll cover them separately. But this is what you need to know majorly, right? You can multi-select, delete as well. You can change it And the main thing is you can also access it from your phone. So that's primarily it, guys. I think I have connected dynamic pages and everything, view connections. That's, I think, majorly you need to know. And there's another quick tip and a bonus tip. If you have a large collection, you can always first have this. You can just export to CSV with just the collection fields, which means it will give you a template where on your Google Sheets or your Excel, you can just enter the data, manage it very quickly there. It will give you a template for that, and all you then need to do is import it. So it will automatically map all the columns. So thank you so much, guys. I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.